Hey guys, it's Luca with Learning MTG, and today I'm going to talk about another tool that I use a lot in my MTG investing, and that is the Beckett Grading Pop Report. And I think there may also be a pop report for PSA. I haven't really used the PSA one because I only tend to look at the Beckett one. But let's just talk about what this is. So basically, for graded cards, every time a card is graded, I believe it gets added to the population. So let's say we want to look at, um, what have I been looking at recently? Let's say plane shift, right? And we want to say, okay, what's been graded in plane shift? So there's been 10 cards graded in regular plane shift, 3 orbs chance, and you can see, well, I don't know if my face is cutting stuff off. Let me try to move it. Wait, let me do this. Okay, hopefully this helps. But basically, there have been 3 orbs chance that have been graded. One was a 9 and 2 are 9.5s. There's been one Tangarth that was graded. It's a 9. There have been 5 meddling mages graded, 3 9s, one 8.5, one 9.5, and one Skyship Weatherlight was graded at 9. As you can see, not a lot of regular cards have been graded for plane shift, and that is because, it's kind of too easy to find these cards. None of these cards are really rare, so no one really cares to grade them. In general, people are only going to grade stuff that, oops, I don't want to do that. People are only going to grade stuff that's like, pretty scarce. So instead, there's been 130 foils graded in plane shift. So you can see kind of, how many foils have been graded in plane shift and what kind of grades do they get. There's a lot of really nice information here. For example, we can say of the 130 that got graded, 94 of them got 9.5s. In other words, people send out, really nice quality stuff to get graded for plane shift. Other things we can look at are, what are the cards that have already been graded many times? For example, Skyship Weatherlight has been graded 8 times. So, let's say, for example, and I don't want to give away my strategies too much, but I'll give you guys some hints. If you're selling to a set collector, right? If that's kind of your strategy, is you want to grade these plane shift rares and foil or uncommons, commons to later sell to a set collector. If there's been, let's say eight copies graded already, there's gonna be a lot more of these available than if there's 0 or 1 of these copies available. So I use this a lot just to get a feel for how many of these are already in circulation. The less the better, because if there's less of them available, that means they're even more scarce. So yeah, this is really cool. It's just a valuable resource so that you can kind of gauge how much of this stuff is in circulation. And sometimes you stumble across a card and it's like, wow, none of these have been graded. So if I grade it, it'll be the first one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.